Regina Daniels has been irresponsible. Her family, irresponsible. They've acted like people without control. They've defamed this man. They've brought him down to nothing. And it's painful that Nigerians expect him not to talk or not to react because guess what? He's a billionaire and he's a politician. And if he talks, he's oppressing them. But all of us is the reason they sent us to school, to be opinionated. I am going to read out John Doe's opinion. Okay, so you cannot use your social media page to defame a well-known man. Accuse him of all sorts. Use this leverage, influence, and money to uplift yourself and your family. And you expect him to keep quiet and not act. I saw all the posts. I saw the threats to harm him. I saw the insults, the embarrassment, and the humiliation, all because he is married to your sister and your daughter. The law does not act on social media theories. It acts on incontrovertible evidences and burden of proof. I said it before, the law does not run on emotion, it runs on evidence. If all that you claimed that he did are true, get a lawyer, go to court and prove it. It's simple. He has beaten your sister and there is no single video to prove that. The only thing is you people showed a strained legs of Regina Daniels. So did Ned Nwoko tell Regina Daniels to stand up and was flogging her legs? See, we will get somewhere. Not be everybody mumu. So I don't understand what is going on. Just go to court and prove it. You cannot be manipulating the public with your tears, your drama, and your noise. Thank you, John Doe. And you cannot walk out of marriage just like that. You plan to use this man. Babe, go. You are still young. Enter. Have children. Grab as much as you can. And then you run away. You don't do that to everybody. It does not work like that. Thank you, John Doe. Even if you want out, you should have done it the traditional or legal way. You cannot destroy a man's properties, call him names, and threaten to harm him, and you will not feel the brunt of it. What have I been saying? What have I been saying? Why come to social media? Regina could have walked away quietly, but no, she has 15 million followers on Instagram and almost 8 million or 9 million followers on TikTok, so she can go on rampage. No problem. I hope you men that think you can use your money to buy a woman or her family learn from this debacle. Yes, you may have money, power, or influence to fight back and punish them, but it's still your name that will be dragged in the mud by people that you should have only helped if you wish to, not help because you want to be sleeping with their sister, daughter, or marry her, especially when she was still very young, inexperienced, adventurous, and greedy. Your philanthropy may ruin you. Ned Nwoko said he didn't marry Regina Daniels. Reportedly said, allegedly said, he did not marry Regina Daniels out of love. He married Regina Daniels because his people pressured him because all his wives were maybe non-Nigerians and non-Anyomas. You understand? And Regina Daniels' mother reportedly presented her to them. I'm going to also read something written by Ned Nwoko's former PA. Make of this information what you wish to make of it. I am just doing my job. I am just blogging. And you understand, you cannot dupe the man, walk in and walk away from marriage. Regina was a reasonable adult when she entered the marriage. She was 20. The mother was a reasonable adult to have advised Regina. So all these social media, you people are not pitying her. I'm sorry I pity her, but there is nothing we can do. It's her marriage. She needs to go sort it out. Nobody is saying you must stay married. Go back to your kinsmen. They ate your bride price. Tell them you are done. They would return it. That is how it's done in Nigeria. That is why it's done customarily. Let me read something written by Ned Nwoko's former PA. So the piece I'm about to read now, listen. The day Regina Daniels and Ned Ned Nwoko first met in Uboko. Uboko is in a place in Delta State. Her mom brought her to apply for Ned Nwoko scholarship for undergraduates. The same girl the mother said is feeding a billionaire. But let's have fun. Her mom brought her to apply for Ned Nwoko scholarship for undergraduates. Okuluem Sivanius, originator, refused to give her form, insisting that she is not an indigent student. Then she claimed she was in Igbenedion University. The mother started shouting that her daughter is qualified for the scholarship. Ned Nwoko came out. Stunned, he recognized Regina Daniel and ushered them in. Then Regina Daniel and her family were still living in a rented flat, an old one-story building at Akpu Junction Road, Asaba, with, oh God, where is this thing now? Asaba, with peach and green color. The next thing was the news of Rolex watch and Mercedes car gift, I guess, to Regina. Then he bought her family a mansion behind Sweet Spirit Hotel, Okpanam Road. At Ned Nwoko's next arrival, Regina Daniel and her mom appear from Ned Nwoko's private jet and straight to Uboko. On getting there, Ned Nwoko did kola nut breaking for Rita Daniel, Regina Daniel's mother. The kola nut breaking was $30,000. So they have to return that $30,000 if they don't want to marry again. Let's be facing fact. Rita Daniel was out of control, showering Ned with praise and smiling cheaply. From her reaction, you can confirm that she had never seen that kind of money in the past. About a month, Ned was back home, and I heard them pressuring Ned to intervene to release Regina Daniel's slim brother, who was in detention on a matter relating maybe to reckless lifestyle. The person said, I can't quite remember if it was bordering to possession of or accidents under influence. But Ned Nwoko was visibly not having it. But then he does not refuse Regina any request. Obviously, he doesn't refuse Regina any request. So that man spoiled Regina. But you understand, in protest, he said, this is the last time I will be intervening for that boy on this kind of matters. He has to change and become a better person. This same boy was once arrested in Lagos for beating up a DPO with his gang. It was Ned Nwoko that intervened. The first visit of the boy to Ned Nwoko's house, Ned asked him to identify a tree in the compound. And he said fig tree. Ned Nwoko gave him $2,000 and he wanted to faint. This is somebody very close to the family. These are the people accusing Ned. If you ever worked with Ned Nwoko, you will know he does not eat meat or fish. He is a vegetarian. He does not take alcohol or any carbonated drink. Ned Nwoko drinks only two things, water and Moroccan tea. He also does not encourage anyone to take alcohol, but he will personally serve you the tea or water. The person, Regina Daniel's mother, alleged to have been the one giving Regina Daniels those substances. Make on a see. I know these things because I was once his close aide. I was his SA student affairs for years, and we did a little bit more than that for him though. I may not be on the same page with Senator Ned Nwoko today, but there are some lies that cannot sell about him. And lest I forget, Ned Nwoko lost 90% of his fans, his followers and believers when Regina and her mom stepped in. So they pursued everybody following that man. Oh, I remember our dear Barrister Nwakego. That beautiful lady would worship the ground Ned walked. She would have never publicly embarrassed Ned Nwoko like this. She would relate with and appeal with his followers to be patient with Oga while she intervenes. But Regina came in and she was history. At Ogaga Talks, Regina Daniel's mother said it was Ned that was giving Regina the things she was taking because Ned has fantasy. There is no man that is of marketable age that does not have fantasy, but there are some lies that cannot fly because this man does not even take the smallest bit of alcohol. He takes just water and Moroccan tea, his aide said. So if you people want them to push you over with lies, good luck. Good luck. Good luck.